What's going on, everybody? We are here live. I got my boy Ryan on the call. What's up, Ryan?
Yalla, how's it going,
Yeah.
man?
What was that? You say Yala?
Yalla.
I like
That's
it. What is that? What is that? Is that like something from the South or something?
it's actually like Hebrew or Israeli, I think, but it's like let's go, let's do
Let's
this.
freaking Yala. Let's
Let's go.
go. I love it,
Let's go.
dude. I love my Jewish brethren. And we got Noble Bark on here who's gone mute. Noble works with us in the program. And hey, guys, today is the day. You already know what it is. It's the batch call. All right. If you want to save time and learn how to invest in real estate faster, go to investorthrive.com to master the sales process from our training so you can close more deals with less leads, even if you're only doing this part time. Or if you don't know where to start and need help, give me a call at 385-398-9862 and let's chat. This is the batch call. We just pulled a list from batch leads. These are pre-foreclosure leads from Utah. These are people that are in pre-foreclosure, should be in pre-foreclosure. We've skip traced them. And again, we got my boy Ryan on the call because he has taken it a step further. He's taken the list that we have and he's put it through his algorithm, his software, his program.
So normally when you take a list, you skip trace it. These are good leads, batch leads providing where these are properties you want to go after. But the problem becomes you get the list and you start calling the list. You might have a live conversation like maybe every 20 dials. What I've done is I've created a scoring algorithm that takes that list and will run through and score that list to help you understand the propensity for someone to pick up the phone. And it's going to score it from 1, 2, 3, and then we'll get rid of any stuff that's not worth calling anymore. And so what's going to happen today, we're going to focus on these priority one leads. We call these phone ready leads. Instead of having to make 20 dials to get somebody live, you should expect us to get a live conversation like every 2 to 5 dials. So that's what we're going to show while we're calling. We're going to get lots of conversations here once we get into
Yeah,
the
let's
calling
do
session.
it. We're going to call anything that I call from this list, depending which list it is, it's yours, guys. So if I can take it somewhere, I'm going to pass it on to you. Yeah, because like I said, I got to get back to the people in the group. Hopefully you guys can take it the rest of the way. And if you need my help, I got your back. All right, let's get
Amazing.
it.
So I got everything set up here. I'm going to jump right in to start making some calls. Ring, ring.
This is real life, baby.
Hey, is this Michael?
No.
Oh, I was looking for Michael Ingram.
He lives in Utah.
Exactly. So is this Michael's spouse?
No, this is Michael's mother.
Oh, Michael's mother. Yeah, I'm not sure where our wires got crossed here. I was reaching out to Michael about his property out there on Greenfield Avenue.
Yeah. Has he been contacting you or no? I mean, you've been called here before. His property is not for sale.
Yeah, no, actually, this is the first time I'm reaching out, and I'm actually a real estate investor to see if he had a level of interest of potentially moving that property.
Now you're calling. This is in California. He lives in Utah.
Yeah, I got it. It sounds like my number might have been a little bit off here. Do you happen to have a better number for Michael?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
The gatekeeper. She's the gatekeeper. She's like, you ain't talking to Michael, bro.
No,
No, there's no Michael here.
no, Michael. This is his mother. There's a chance that he was there when he picked up the first time, and maybe he's not with his mom this time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
we
just keep going.
Just keep it going, brother.
Let's get one more live. We'll turn it into a lead, and then we'll look at the math.
Mountain View.
Oh, hi. Is Mike Williams around?
He is. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name is Ryan Reiser.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just looking for Mike. Is he available?
May I ask what this is about?
Yeah, my name is Ryan Reiser, and I was reaching out.
Uh-huh.
I was reaching out to Mike just to introduce myself regarding his property over on Rockwood Way.
Okay, I don't know why you guys have that property is available for sale because it's not, and we're not interested.
This is the first time I've reached out.
Where do you get your information from?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So there's different data vendors out there that provide lists of folks that may be interested in selling their properties. So maybe that's why you're getting some calls like this.
Yeah, we're inundated with them. It's become harassing.
Okay.
We
Well,
want them to stop.
yeah,
The property is not for sale.
you won't hear from me again. I'll make sure to update that on my side. So I apologize for that.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
You know what? I don't blame you guys. I'm Mike's wife. I'm Joni.
Oh, hey, Joni. I apologize if it's been a little bit feeling like harassment, but I promise this is the very first time I've called you. So I'll make sure to update my records.
Do you have any idea as to how we can make it end?
I actually don't know, but I do know that the lists that come through these types of vendors are things like if you're on like a pre-foreclosure or like a high equity or some different signals that vendors will provide as like a motivation to potentially want to sell the property. So I'm not sure if any of those events are happening in your life or if you have high equity in their property or not, but that's likely what's happening to get on a list like this.
Okay, actually we're not, but we'll have to dig deeper in that and see what's going on.
My job is to find folks who potentially are willing to to sell and try to help them out. But it sounds like that's not you at this stage.
Awesome. Thank you very much, though.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. All right.
Bro, that was powerful, bro. You did great. You handled that well. There was objection and, maybe even a little bit of negative energy on her end, and you came in there, diffused it. Awesome. Great job.
Thanks, man.
Of course. This is a pre-foreclosure list, whether or not maybe she's related to someone that is in pre-foreclosure or something happened where she's getting lit up. And this isn't anything with Batch. Batch pulls data from the county. So the county probably something happened where it triggered her being in pre-foreclosure. And honestly, that's the last list you want to get on because your phone's on fire at that point.
Oh, I bet there's all sorts of folks that are using that as a signal to try to have a conversation.
Oh, so. For sure. Especially in Utah, where if you pulled the free pre-foreclosure list over the last year, which we did, how many, what is that, like 500 people in a year? So, I mean, that's a list that's going to get lit up.
Did you want to try to make a couple calls to show, how a pro does this versus a noob like myself?
I'd love to make some calls, but I will tell you that when it comes to calling people that you're not sure if they have interest or not, I don't care how good you are. It depends. Okay. Does the person really have interest at all? Right. But yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be doing anything crazier or any better than you. So, but I'm down to make some calls. Let's do it.
You can see the lead coming through. Okay. It's Jason Cook. Here's the property address that we had.
I got it dialed in. Let's go. Let's call Jason Cook.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, what's going on? My name's Nathan. I don't know if you remember, but I think you talked to one of my employees in the past about being interested in selling your house on Bastille Drive in Salt Lake.
No, I'm not interested.
Okay, not selling at the moment?
Lost him.
Okay. So the way I kind of approach it is not as a cold call in the sense of hey, this is the first time I'm calling you, but hey, I think you talked to someone else. I'm just calling to kind of relieve the pressure of them hating on me. It's hey, bro, someone told me you're interested.
Got it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. And I also do the same when I knock doors. When I knock on someone's door, I'm not hey, I want to buy your house.
Usually within 5 attempts, you'll speak to 90% of the people that I've tagged as, a priority one.
So you're saying call through it maybe 2 or 3 times and then you can start dropping.
Yeah, exactly. See if it compounds from there, but to get a call back. But if you want to show what you say on your voicemail, we can definitely do it.
Oh, no, man.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry to catch you. I don't know if I'm catching you at a bad time, but I think you'd spoken with one of my employees in the past about your house on Thursby Court. Are you taking offers on it at the moment?
I am, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, do you have a couple minutes to chat now, or are you busy?
I can talk, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so my employee that had talked to you in the past, he didn't really give me too much information on it, so I'm sorry if this sounds a little redundant, but my first question is, what's got you interested in selling the property?
Well, I bought it in 2020, and then we were build on it, then a pandemic happened, so we held out the build, and now my son is in the 8th grade, and so we're probably going to stay in our current city, and there's a guy lives in the neighborhood next to ours, and he contacted me out of the blue and said he wants to buy it. So I started at $500,000. He wanted to pay $450,000, and then
of course
he went up to $470,000. So that's kind of where we're at. We haven't made an agreement yet, but we met this week in my office, and so that's kind of where we're at.
Awesome. And you're kind of exploring your options at the moment. It's not like you're stuck to his offer. Is that kind of what I understand?
Right.
I'm just going to talk about the address, or say the address just to make sure I'm talking about the right one. 1146 West Thursby Court. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't currently live there at the moment, right?
Right. There's no house on it. It's just a lot.
Just a lot. What is the lot size of the property?
It's 0.44 acres.
Okay. That's pretty good size. And you're entertaining offers, and you want 500, but he's offered what did you say? 470?
470, yeah.
Okay. Do you own this property outright? So maybe we could do potentially a seller finance option where I could get you exactly what you want, but maybe I could make it in payments.
I do own it outright. Yes.
Okay. Would something like that be of interest to you, where maybe if I could come up a little bit higher than his offer or closer to what your asking price is, but I could buy it on terms and pay what you want?
I don't know if I really want to do that because we're thinking about selling this and then selling our current house and moving. I would need the cash then to.
Yeah, and that makes sense. So really just holding it for me, just to get potentially a couple, $20,000, $30,000 more wouldn't really make sense. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is I buy, I fix and flip, and I wholesale. And, the next step is development, but I haven't gotten to that point. And I need to run my comps. I need to do some math on it. But the price that you're asking at 500,000, was that because that's what the value you ran comps to and you saw that's what it was worth? Is that just what you want? Like, how did you arrive at that price? So when I'm doing my research, I can find out.
Well, that's what my realtor suggested, what the comps that she ran.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to use her because I had this guy offering, cash, and it would just be between him and I.
Yeah.
So I'm not married to using her. She just, if he didn't buy, she said, well, I would list it at 5.
Got it.
But, I'd say if you're interested, I'd go drive by a lot and see what it looks like.
Okay. No, definitely interested. And I'm assuming if you did end up listing with her, if the other guy doesn't come through, or if I don't come through, she would charge you probably like a percentage, right? Like a commission, and you're trying to avoid that.
If I find the person that wants to buy it, I'm not going to cut in on it. But if he drops out or he dropped out, whatever, then yeah, I'd have to pay that, I guess.
I appreciate your time. I will be doing a little bit of research on it. If I can come up to that price or get it done. Look, if it's not something that I can work with, do you mind if I reach out to some of the people in my network and see if they'd be interested in it? Would you mind if I made some calls too and see if I could help you? Maybe I have a developer that might want it. Okay.
I would say probably have about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I got to make a decision on, if I'm going to take his off or not.
Yeah, because this is kind of what I do. I buy properties if I like them, if they make sense. And if not, I have a network of cash buyers that I know. And sometimes what I do, I don't know if you're familiar with the term wholesaling, but basically it's just, you're like a middleman. You just reach out and you try to throw a couple $1,000 fee on top. And obviously that would only make sense for you if you got the offer you wanted. Either I'll make an offer, and if not, I'll just kind of maybe reach out to some people and see what I can do. And if it can be a win-win, I'd love to help you out.
Sounds good.
All right. I appreciate your time, Mike. You have a good one.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
You juicing the list, bro? You just make it that easy? Is that how easy it is?
Oh my. Ryan, I appreciate your time, man. Let's continue to get this thing going. We're going to continue to get deals. There's motivation out there, and we just got to make the calls. That's all.
Make a list, call list, follow up. That's it.
Batch leads, right? That's how we got them.